See, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukakadash. We say, Dominance, a person that elders agreements and reward our teachers, our person in truth, and we see salutations to the act, and pushing good and truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season and season, we say, Shalom. And once again, going into a video here, and this is basically touching upon, doing a video upon how you would lose things for the Lord, to gain the Lord. You would lose so you could gain the Lord. You understand? Because certain things that would be around you, certain things that would be there would become like distractions, things that would stray you away from gaining the Lord. You understand? And at a point in time, you have to know that these things need to be released. These things need to go. Even though it might not be that you may, even though it may not, you may not be breaking a law, sometimes some of these things it's better you lose it so you can gain the Lord. You understand? So going into the scripture, this is the book of Philippians chapter 3 verse 7. It said, but what things were gained to me, those I count to the loss for Mashiach. So it said, but what things were gained to me, those I count to the loss for Mashiach. Yea, doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua Mashiach, my Lord. It said, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things, and to count them but dung, that I may win Mashiach. So he count all the things that he lost as dung. And this is sure that is how we're supposed to be. That is the kind of mindset we're supposed to be in as well. Because the things we're going to gain, right, with the Lord, it surpasses the things that we would have here upon this earth. The things that we're going to get from the Lord, it would surpass anything that we would gain here, right? Because all the things that we will gain here, obviously, is for a set time. You understand? It's for a period of time. It eventually going to be destroyed, and at any given time it could be taken away from you. You see how easy it is for people to give up the Lord and go for things from this world, but to let them give up certain things for the Lord, they don't, right? So that's why it say what, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua Mashiach, my Lord. So he count all things but loss. Right? All things but loss, and that is what we have to do. There's certain things that we would just give up, certain things that we lose so we could gain the Lord, that we could get closer to the Lord. Right? And as I said, you like when you watch people outside here, these people don't give up. They don't give up the things for the Lord. They actually give up the Lord for those things. And there is a difference to show someone that's for the Lord and someone that's not for the Lord. Right? I say, for whom I suffered the loss of all things, and do count them but dung. So he count all the things that he lost as well as dung. Because that is truly what it is. Because why? You're going to gain something much more greater. You're going to serve someone much more greater than what it is you might have paid your mind to. And the things that you have lost, the things that you may lose. Right? They say that I may win Mashiach, and that is really and truly what we should be aiming for, to win the Lord. Not win anything here, not to receive no prize, not to receive no consolation here. We want to gain with the Lord, not with this world. Because all these things in this world is temporal. All these things going on be wiped away. Right? And wherever your mind is there you will be. And you see it as an example with these people outside there, where the minds on things upon the world, what they could gain here, what they could get here. So they stray further and further away from the Lord. But when you want to gain the Lord, you will stray further and further away from the things of the world. It say, and be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Mashiach, the righteousness which is of God by faith. Right? And there's the thing. Our aim is to be for the Lord. Our aim is not to be for this world or the things of this world. Right? So the things that we lose, or we may lose, you gotta count those things as dung. Because you're going to gain more. You know, we're gonna get and gain more. Bring a next scripture here. I'm going to go to Romans chapter 8. Romans chapter 8 verse 18. I'm going to read from verse, let me see, I'm going to read from verse, I'm going to read from verse 17. It says, and if, I'm going to read from verse 16, it says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs of God, and joint heirs with Mashiach. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. So that's to say we have to suffer as well. So obviously we will take losses in this thing, right? But these losses is so that we could be with the Lord. These losses so that we could be closer with the Lord, that we could be the chosen of the Lord. So basically it's a loss for a gain, and it's for a better gain as well. So you say, if so be that we suffer with him, and that's something people fail to realize, that and it's like when in Christianity or these other denominations, this is what tell you that when you're going through hard times, or you're facing these, or you're suffering and so forth, that is the devil doing that. Not knowing we're supposed to suffer. We have to go through things. Not everything gonna be good, right? So you say, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be, that we may be also glorified together. So that's to show you that we suffer with him so that we could be glorified with him. You understand? So we have to go through these things. So you say, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So you say, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So the sufferings we may be going through now, the sufferings we're going through now, it ain't going to be, it really and truly, it can't be compared for the glory that we're going to receive in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? Because the glory going to be, the glory going to surpass the sufferings that we go through. But just know we have to go through these sufferings. You understand? And the things that we maybe lose, the things that we have lost for the Lord, is for a greater gain in him. Because that is truly where you want to put your trust, your belief in, is within the Lord, nothing else. These people outside here, they put the full trust in the governments, in the banks, and all these things. And when these things crash, you see how lost they be. You see the cat thing, the crazy. Some of them kill themselves. But when you pay your full trust and so forth into the Lord, you know that we have to go through things. So, but they always have a strong foundation to fall back upon, which is who? The Lord. So again, let's read it over. It says, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. So that's to show you the sufferings you're going through can't even be compared to that glory that's coming in us. Once we for the Lord, let's remember that we would lose things to the Lord. Because when we suffer, it means that you're going through something, right? But it's still these sufferings. These sufferings it have its reasons why we will go through it, so we could gain betterment as well. Not things that is temporal, not things that is going to vanish in a matter of time, not things that could be taken away from us. The things that we're going to get with the Lord, they're going to be there for forever. And that is where you should be aiming for. Not trying to hold on to the things of this world. You know, as it say before in the Philippians, it say, count it as what dung. Count those things as shit. Right? So with that, we give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, We say dominance of person and Eloh's agreements and reward, or teachers of person and shoot, and we say salutations so the arguments, the pushing the word and the truth and sincerity day in and day out, and constantly in season and season we say Shalom.